Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about, we are reacting to a video that is a very, very long interview. So we're not going to be actually playing it back. I'm just going to give you my thoughts and responses. I was sent this by GigTube, aka Chad, the Gig Economist. Wanted me to react to it. And I feel like he probably thinks that I have a totally polar opposite opinion as Jen on the Go. I have never heard of Jen on the Go, but I gotta admit, she looks like a pretty hot businesswoman right off the bat when I look. I'm like, damn. Anyways, okay, so let's get serious, guys, because this is a serious conversation, and I want to give you guys some serious advice. A lot of people call me the Paul Revere of delivery driving. Or maybe it's just me that calls myself that, and I always forget Paul Revere's name. But, okay, so let's get serious, because Instacart shoppers or Instacart drivers are going on strike. And now I don't have too much, inside advice that I can really give, because I've never done an Instacart order before. I've done Postmates, Uber, and Doordash. Mostly Doordash. And it's like, okay, so basically Instacart shoppers are pissed. They're going on strike. They're asking other shoppers to delete the app on October 16th until the company meets a series of demands that would result in higher pay for shoppers. Right off the bat, I don't like this at all. You're going to demand a company that is offering you money and gigs that they like. Okay, first of all, before I even get into this, because I don't like complainers, I'll just be honest with you guys. I don't like a lot of these union strikes and all that stuff. I don't like unions. I also own a few businesses, so I would really hate if my acrobats came and got together and went on strike behind my back. Fortunately, everyone who's worked for me continues to work for me, but if they were pissed off and they went on strike and was like, hey, we need you to pay us more for this, and I'd just be like, okay, I'm just gonna use someone else then. Sorry, bye. If you are not an employee, you have to treat this like a business. You are your own business. Notice when you get a 1099 at the end of the year, technically that's your own business. So you have to treat it like a business. If your business isn't doing well, then you need to make some advancements. You need to maybe get onto different platforms. You need to look into different ways of making money. As the most common thing that I say on this YouTube channel is look for different ways of making money. If you are doing so much grocery shopping, there's so many other things you could be doing at the same exact time. And guys, I've said it a million times before, but this is a job with no end to it, no good end to it. There's not a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. If you are doing this, you are. It's basically like working. It's like starting a really crappy business that has no possibility of having a grand prize at the end. For example, my footwear company has a very big grand prize. I negotiated a pretty gigantic investment earlier today, and that's 3 years of putting in the work. So the more work I put into my business, the more better results, the more better, I think that's good English. Anyways, the better the results are going to be in the future, and they're going to continue to get better and better and better. But when you are literally doing Instacart shopping and DoorDashing and Postmates, there's no good end to this. This is a supplement to a better life, hopefully. I used it as a way to fund my day-to-day life while I started my footwear company and my stunt show and my YouTube channel. And now they're all doing really well because I used that time as wisely as I possibly could. I basically created the 4-hour work week in my life, and I really capitalized on all the opportunities I was given. I never complained one time that DoorDash wasn't paying me enough. I think, especially if you're complaining about a gig, you're doing it wrong. And it would be for example, it would be like me complaining to you guys, hey, go stop watching Pedro. He's getting more views than me. I've been doing this way longer. Guys, you need to stop watching Pedro. It's not fair to me that he's now getting more views than me. No, he's probably running his channel and putting a lot more effort into it than I am. Yet he's getting better results. I'm happy for him, right? I don't want to complain. I would never complain oh, one of my colleagues is now doing better than me. Well, they're probably multi-apping or doing something better. They're probably treating their business better. And if you're not making good money, you're not running a good business. So it is what it is. They're giving you an opportunity, and the best businesses will always succeed in the end. If this company is giving you crappy opportunities over and over, and you're taking them, one, you're kind of a dumbass. Like, I'm not going to take a bad paying show and just do it just because I want to get more clients, right? If it's not a good client, I just don't want to do it. So if they're giving you bad opportunities, just deny them. And like I said, the good will eventually rise to the top. I know there's probably a saying behind that, but I can't really think of it. The cream will always rise to the top. I don't know, something like that. But it's kind of like Doordash, right? Postmates and Grubhub had a huge grasp on the delivery industry. And Postmates blew it, so did Grubhub, because their services just straight up weren't as good as DoorDash, and DoorDash had a long-term plan. Instacart seems like they have a very short-term plan. They're probably losing a lot of their market share due to other companies like DoorDash probably taking over, who has a better plan than them. And Instacart's just straight up losing a lot of their market share, and they're probably trying to do everything they possibly can to claw their way and getting an investor to come in and buy out the company. So guys, this should be a warning. Paul Revere here again. Guys, if you're doing DoorDash only, if you're doing only one, even if it's just Instacart, quit complaining and get on to other apps. That way you have options of doing different things. You don't want to ever be forced to just rely on one source of income. And I'm so glad to see other people commenting in the section down below, letting me know, hey, you really helped me do this. I know at a point, Pedro said I was one of the reasons why he started his channel, and I was doing super well. I love it. I love seeing you guys telling me oh, thank you so much. I lost so much weight and all this stuff. I'm super glad to see that kind of stuff. Guys, you got to do something about it. You cannot rely on these companies. This is not a job. Do not treat this like you're an employee. If they're treating you like an employee, go get a better one. If you are I see people who are 45, 50 years old working in a grocery store. Those are the people that just got complacent and they didn't look for better opportunities. The moment you get one opportunity, that's the moment you need to start looking for better opportunities. Always climb the ladder. If you're not climbing the ladder, you're going to get complacent. You're going to get older. Jobs are going to be harder to find. Do it while you can. Do it now, because 10 years from now, it's going to be even harder to get. And all I see, I hate to say it, but I totally disagree with the telling people to stop running their business on October 16th. Are you kidding me? You stop running your business, and if it makes a dent, good. There's people out there who will fight for it, but don't tell me or someone else to stop running their business. Maybe they absolutely have to. Maybe they just crashed their car and they got to pay for something or something. You don't know other people's situation. Don't tell people to stop running their business. This is a gig job. You are a gig worker. It's a gig job. Everyone's an independent contractor. Treat it like you're an independent contractor. If you're treating it like you're an employee, you're a moron. I'm just saying that right now. If you're watching these videos and you're seeing me tell you this, I'm telling you right now, you have to stop treating this as if you're an employee. And if you hate me being absolutely brutally honest, then this isn't the channel for you. You should not be watching my channel, because I'm going to tell you like it is. Life is hard, and if you don't really capitalize on the situations, if you're not constantly improving yourself, all day long, I'm listening to audiobooks, making myself smarter. That way I have more value to add to different opportunities that come in. You never know when the next opportunity is going to come. Opportunities are a dime a dozen. Take every one that you possibly can that makes sense. Obviously, don't do Instacart orders that are $1.50. That's just stupid. It's just stupid. And if you were better read, and if you had more to offer, I hate to break it to you guys, but anyone can do these jobs. It's you're doing the very entry level job that any 18-year-old can just dive in and start doing. I hate to break it to you, but there's not that much. There's not really training involved in these jobs. You're doing a bare minimum job and you're complaining about an opportunity that you're given. Use this. This is a supplement to make more money in the future. If you're not using this as an opportunity to build, then you're just wasting your time. Again, guys, if you guys enjoy these videos at all, please consider subscribing. We got all kinds of tips and advice, and I'm going to try to give you guys my best advice on how to make more money in life, do better. We got fitness tips, business tips, Doordash tips, all kinds of stuff. So I'm trying to give you guys as much free information as I possibly can. I got a whole notebook full of stuff that I'm going to talk to you guys about after that business conference. These are literally the ideas that I've written down. So lots of information coming at you guys in the future. Yeah, so go check out Jen on the Go with dashes in the middle of Jen on the Go. If you guys want to see this interview, I watched 3/4 of it. So I'm not really going to pretend like I watched the whole entire thing. I only watched 3/4 of it. I just don't like this kind of stuff. I don't like people trying to demand someone who's giving you an opportunity. Dude, take the opportunities and do the best with them. If you're not doing that, you're not a good gig worker, and you should probably get a W-2 job. Hate to break it to you guys. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like being real, consider subscribing, smash the like button. We'll see you in the next one. Check out offaxisathletics.com. Use the discount code OffAxisTanner. Get yourself some ninja shoes, baby. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.